The non-stick pans in the kitchen are sickly with memories of you. The microwave is complaining that dinners for one are a waste of energy. The fridge is cool, but it's switched off its inner light and vibrates sadly, dreaming of the sweet delight that your hands used to place in it. The house, the living room, remembers. The dining chairs are sighing, wishing they felt your energetic weight swinging onto them. The couch insists it's a boat and demands to be launched to sail off to an island inhabited by only us. The television's black face is dumb, and the CD player's been gagged because they spoke of your absence. The dining table groans, but not with your loving offerings of tea and dinners. The water in the pipes trickles and whispers, satisfied, wish away, full. And the books on the shelves clamour, we miss him, our master, you have driven him away. And I am silent in this you-less room. Finally, grieving in the bedroom, I opened the wardrobe. I thought I saw your lost shoes, hiding, abandoned, their laces twisted, tangled together, the way our two bodies would tangle as we sank into sleep. I thought that nightly melding would hold our dread at bay, but the bed is empty now, and when I inhabit it, alone, fears we stored there come out and play on the pillow, squatting in my ears and brain. My legs splay without impediment, without comfort. The duvet is all mine, and I lie down under its down, stiff, still, embalmed in tears, my innards all plucked out. Sorry it's so sad. We came back. This is a lighter one. This is about a painting by an artist that most of you will have heard of, I'm sure, L.S. Lowry from Salford, who painted clever little pictures, and this one is in the Tate in London, and it shows a man reclining face up on a wall, smoking a cigarette with his bowler hat on his tummy. It's called Man on the Wall. When Mr. Brown turned up his toes, hung up his paper clips and rose to that high office in the sky, his colleagues all exclaimed, "Oh my, he makes a lovely corpse. A pity not to share him with the city." They raised some cash to have him stuffed. And Mrs. Brown said, fair enough. The taxidermist, quite a wag, included Brown's habitual fag, making him an installation, a work of art, a fine creation. And so he lies in splendid state on the embankment near the Tate. Thank you. Okay, this is called How I Avoid Adding to the Rising Divorce Figures in Surrey in recent years. I've been a true and faithful wife to every husband that I've had. I promised to devote my life through thick and thin and good and bad, but only while this rule applies. What I decide shall be, shall be. And there a problem lies. When Johnny led me up the aisle and with a loving, manly smile agreed that he would have and hold me, I loved him. But they never told me I'd have to iron 8 shirts a week. And when I ventured, could we speak about this imposition on my valuable time? Dear John insisted this was what he'd meant when opting for the sacrament. As a blunt instrument, the iron was great. John's status quickly changed, too late. My second love was handsome Dave. Before we married, he would rave about the cute and charming way I spent our weekends, how I lay in bed, expecting cups of tea and tasty meals to come to me. 1 week past our honeymoon, I found that Dave had changed his tune. "Get up," he said, "and get me bacon, eggs and toast. Come on, You do have legs. I went downstairs and laid a tray. I brought Dave's last meal up that day. I even brought an appetizer, grapefruit laced with fertilizer. Sliced thinly, chopped and barbecued, he flushed quite neatly down the loo. My third attempt at wedded bliss began so well. We loved to kiss and cuddle at all times of day, and let no chores get in our way. His name was Lee, a gorgeous man, but soon I noticed he began to nag me, to pick up my clothes where I had dropped them, held his nose and told me, "This house is disgusting, don't you ever do the dusting?" I got a broom and hit him hard. He's buried out there in the yard. An optimist, I tried and tried. Again I made a blushing bride, but number 4 is pushing daisies. Gardening, the man was crazy. And when it came to number 5, his weakness showed up on a drive. When I went through red traffic lights, he rudely said, "That wasn't right." While he checked underneath the bonnet, I found the accelerator, stepped on it, and drove him into paradise. I know, it wasn't nice. So now I'm in a dreadful fix. I need to find mate number 6. I think perhaps a poet will be what I need. For would I kill a man who sings and rhymes to me? But one condition. He must be my greatest fan. For he must see, he mustn't criticise me ever. Must praise my poems, call me clever, or else my sharp pen soon will prove as lethal as a sword, and love won't stop me sending him to heaven, and then I'll have to search for number 7. This is the very sad story of Michael, who was an awful flirt. Michael was an awful flirt. His charm was legendary. It hurt his steady girlfriend when she saw the way he always hoped to score. One day, while Mike was chatting up a girl called Anna, whose bra cup was 38 and double D, his girlfriend told him, "Don't you see? If you go on, my plan is this. I'll have to shoot you. I won't miss." But Michael said, "You won't, you know. You really love me, don't you know?" And carried on to flirt some more. His girlfriend, feeling very sore, like Cupid, got a bow and arrow. Aimed, shot, and Mike's escape was narrow. Her shot did not go through his heart, but rather lower. It did smart. His girl's now seeing Anna. "Bitch," says Michael, "how was I to know that both the girls were bi?" And the moral of that is, a bird in the hand and bitch in the hand is worth 2 bitches in each other's bushes.
Dennis.